Hello and welcome back to another weekend vlog. Last week you may have seen that we were working on the foundations for our mudroom extension. This week we are continuing on as autumn is fast approaching and we only have a couple more weeks before temperatures are going to drop below 5 degrees centigrade, which is a cut-off point for working with concrete and cement. We started first with pouring 2 concrete mini stilts that will attach the old foundations to the new that are higher above ground, and in the evening I did some much hated insulation work on the ceiling upstairs. Side note, why did I not put my glasses on to start with? The next day was the start of the heavy work. Magnus fetched the M5 from the garage and we took off the mould from the stilts we made the day before. After cleaning any debris from the base of the foundation, we laid out the Lerche breeze blocks in place. This part took way longer than expected, with trying to make sure we had 90 degrees in the corner and getting both walls to meet the old foundations correctly. We calculated that we needed to make a 4.5 centimetre breeze blocks to close the wall, and while Magnus worked on that, the sun came out and we decided to harvest the rest of the potatoes. And gosh, I was shocked to see that those green potato plants had already died back within the space of a week.
Look at that one! Massive!
We were chuffed with the remainder of our potato harvest, and then we were back to Project Foundation. Now we could mix the M5 mortar to the recommended consistency, and then we laid out 2 stripes of mortar on the base of our foundation before placing down the breeze blocks. Now I really wish it was as easy as it looked in this video and we just put the blocks down, but let me tell you, there was so much work with trying to get them straight and level. It was then time to work on the next row. We set up the corner support to keep the wall straight and then added a string line to help with levelling. For the next row, we needed to add rebar in the mortar stripes, so we laid them out in place, bent them around the corner, and started mixing up some more M5 mortar. Now, I was happy to say for this level, we could actually use a special tool that made the process this time much easier. We filled the mortar box halfway and then dragged it along the breeze blocks, which distributed a perfect 2 centimetre high stripe. Not gonna lie, this definitely was a highlight of my day after slaving away on the level before. After doing the long wall, we were almost there. And then at last we were done. We had some M5 left over, so Magnus filled any cracks and gaps we had. And now all we've got left is the U blocks on top. And of course the little bit we had under the stairs. I hope you enjoyed watching and we'll see you next week.